Back again with another episode of Guy Code, Girl Code, here to provide laughter and tips for all you folks out there. And our cast of ladies and gents are here to help. So let's start the show. It's not about the size of the ship. It's about the motion in the ocean, right? You wish. Yes, fellas. We're talking about your penis size.
I don't have much experience with penis except for my own.
Everything you've previously been told about penis size is a lie. Penis size matters. No female's gonna admit that to you, cause if you give her extra large penis, she's not gonna want to tell anybody. Cause
you know how a lot of people say it's not about the size of the ship, it's the motion in the ocean? It's slightly a lie. Many girls kind of, they care about the size of your penis. It's true.
But it's like if the size of your boat is to the point where, like, I don't know where you at. Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes, okay, you can't be like a baby's arm or a baby's leg, but you also can't be like a baby carrot. Like, I don't know. It's...
Don't brag about your penis if you know.
Just don't brag at all. That's lame. We don't want to hear it.
It should always be a surprise, like, oh, or oh. Like,
if you got big meat, bro, you gotta know how to move with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's the use of taking the biggest sword out to the battlefield if you don't know how to wield the shit? You know what I'm saying? How many niggas you gonna kill, bro? You gonna kill that shit? You gonna kill that shit, bro? You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you still rather have the bigger sword, though. You come against another novice, it's even, bro. It's even. It's like, I know if I swing this big shit hard enough, I'm gonna knock your ass out. Same with the pussy.
It's bullshit when, like, you'll have a female telling you it's the motion in the ocean. Like, bruh, no, bruh, cause paddle boats don't belong in the ocean.
The penis size does matter.
it matters, and you can always tell because I feel like if it's lacking, they'll try to compensate, like with other things, like
and
they'll dress really nice.
Oh no,
they'll have a nice car. They'll have a nice place. And then you be like, oh, he got everything going on, and then you get down to the bedroom, and it's like.
I thought you were trying to say you compensate like with like a tongue or something.
I mean that too. Make sure everything. Make sure everything.
You can't work it like that. You need to be really good at giving head.
Everything else needs to be
important.
your penis size is a man's version of large breasts or a large ass, or like. But it's even worse because nobody can know unless like it's about to go down. So just wear basketball shorts all the time and super tight jeans, and the bitches are people.
Oh, Jordan, you had no input? I keep forgetting you a proud owner of the V card, so
Keep that.
you keep that.
KK. Thanks for your advice.
You should never disclose your penis size to like anybody. That's weird as hell. The only people who should know the size of your dick is yourself and the people you've had sexual encounters with. Anybody else that knows, that's kind of awkward.
Yeah, don't believe the fucking bruh. Don't believe all bitches. You know what I'm saying, bruh. You know what I'm saying. Their definition of big and what we think is big is totally different, bruh. You know what I'm saying. So goddamn, she might have told bro with the 4-inch meat. You know what I'm saying. He had that thrax. You never know. You never know, right? It's about the depth of the vagina, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You might come through with the battle axe, goddamn, and fall in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's not you in that case, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Guys measuring other guys' dick sizes. That shit's gay. I don't understand why you do that. I don't know what fun you have doing that, but that shit's gay. Stop it.
It depends on what size your ship is. Like, if you got a little sailboat, your motion probably don't matter.
I call them ticklers. Like, that's the motion you're doing. Like,
that's
you just tickling. Like, and I'm
really
like,
It's a vagina out there for every nigga's meat, bro. Like that, you know what I'm saying?
Hey. You're not hanging. Get yourself an Asian.
Just work what you got, okay?
Do something, bro. Get your pills or like Google some natural stuff. Do what you gotta do, bro. Like I said, paddle boats don't belong in the ocean. So, I mean, me personally, I think it's a size. I think size does matter amongst women. Yeah.
If your penis is small, you gotta eat pussy hella good.
Your body is your temple. What you got is what you got. Ladies, we're talking about loving your body.
No female is 100% comfortable with their body.
Of course not.
There's always something like you're your own worst enemy. Like something.
Your biggest critic. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I just feel like sometimes, like, if you're not 100% happy with your body, like, you can always do something to change it. Like, one of my goals is when I get my career and I get that check, I'm buying boobs because I want big ones and I want a butt. So I'm just going to do, So, you'll love it one day if you don't today.
As a guy, it's just certain things that I believe every woman should take care of on her. Like, I feel like if you're a woman, automatically you're supposed to have pretty feet. Like, take care of your feet. Like, chicks be wearing open-toe shoes all the time, and it would be horrible to look down at a chick's feet and they look like they've been kicking the curb.
If you don't love your body, it's a nigga out there that will, you know what I'm saying, that will appreciate it. But, I mean, yeah, really, you gotta be comfortable in your own skin, you know what I'm saying? That's
Nobody
not to say,
can appreciate you like you can.
that's what I'm saying.
So
you got like, yeah, for real.
You can't. If you don't love yourself, how you gonna expect some other nigga to? He gonna see you as only as worth.
That's what I'm saying. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the higher you view yourself. I mean, don't take it to the extreme though. Now, like you know what I'm saying? Like big women. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like hey, you know, like for the good looking big girls. I mean, do your own thing or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Don't put on the two-piece. Don't chill it like that. Don't chill it like that. You know?
You don't have to be like depressed, like I'm fat.
Just on people's nerves.
Yeah, and don't go to the point where it's just annoying and we're concerned for you. Like, if it's something about your body you don't like, then
And
change
if you're not
it.
if you're not working on it, then shut
Don't complain
up.
about it.
Like nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to see it.
And honestly, nobody cares.
Exactly, and you don't care, especially when it comes to
Clearly.
weight. You don't care that much. You're not in the gym or whatever the case may be.
Shaving, as far as, I mean, just your pits and your legs. I feel like that's a must for a chick. Like, no guy likes armpit hair on the chick. I don't know any guys that like hair on the chick's legs, but Monique is married and her legs are hairy as fuck. So it may be one thing my dad did tell me is always somebody out there that like it.
Wear, you know what I'm saying, wear a dress or some shit, you know what I'm saying, something that suits you and that's still fly and sexy or whatever, you know.
There's ways to accentuate all your body types in ways or another, whether it be the two-piece bikini you're wearing or big ass sundress at the beach. Like.
Yeah, it's all about how you appreciate yourself, you know what I'm saying. That shit gonna be like, alright, okay, damn, you know what I'm saying, alright.
Not running. That's the thing. That is the thing. I'm not running anywhere. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going natural. And I'm not sweating my hair out because I did it at a party this weekend and it looked a mess. My color was so messed up. No. And then on top of that, I'm not losing my thighs because everyone says, oh no, you're just going to tone. No, because if I lose my thighs, I'm going to be shaped like this. So I'm not...
A woman shouldn't stink to me unless you like Big Bertha or something like that.
I say don't walk around like your shit don't stink though, you know what I'm saying. That's ass backwards. That's you know what I'm saying. That's uglier than you know what I'm saying. Whatever your looks could be.
Oh, I do have a gym membership to LA Fitness now.
I do too.
Yeah, mama.
Next topic.
Like, don't have rough hands. Like, soft hands are a must. Like, you see how I'm rubbing my hands together and sound like sandpaper? A woman's hand should be as soft as a baby's bottom. You hear how soft I just said that? Now imagine how soft the skin is. Like, just like that.
You should love yourself because this is what you got. This is all you got.
Yeah.
This is what you got to
Gotta
live
use
with.
what you got to get what you got.
Like still loving your body. It's like something else.
I got my Captain Savo whole cape from '97 dry cleaned in my closet just in case. Don't judge me.
This is the discussion most guys love, some girls like. We're talking about guys, girls, and their sports. I despise bandwagoners. Those are the worst fans of all time. Prime example, LeBron James, Cleveland Cavaliers, die-hard Cavs fans. Next thing you know, LeBron leaves to Miami. But you've now become a die-hard Heat fan. Get the fuck out of here. Like, honestly, get the fuck out of here. I would respect you more if you told me that you were a LeBron James fan rather than the fan of that team itself. Because that makes no sense.
If you're a female that's not into sports, if your man watching his sports, don't bother him. Like,
Oh, please.
leave
I just
him
be
alone.
quiet.
Make him a snack. Make him a sandwich.
Don't get mad when I'm on my phone texting. That's all I know.
Just don't.
It is a select few of females out there that know what they talk about when it comes to sports. But like if you don't know, like at least wait till the commercial to ask questions. Like you see what we got going on here. Like don't ask me what's going on and you see me in the middle of a drive right now. I need to focus on what's going on right now.
I know what I'm talking about if I was to engage in a conversation with you about sports. I don't like how guys try to make it seem that girls can't sit there and learn about a sport just because athletically, like, we are not able to compete with men, like out there on the football field.
You know what I'm saying? You can't respect women's opinion on sports. You know what I'm saying? There's a minute view. You know what I'm saying? It's probably like the 1-2%. I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Because half the time it's about how a nigga looks, what he's wearing on the court. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't fucking matter, bruh. Like, bitch, look at some stats. You know what I'm saying? No song.
I'm a basketball fan. Like any other sport, I'll go ahead and let you know I don't really know too much about. But basketball, that's my sport. Lakers is my team. Been down with them since '94. No discussion. Don't come at me like, oh, you a female? Shut up. Don't want to hear it. I know what I'm talking about. Deal with it.
This is how I feel. I, personally, grew up going to different sporting events. Braves games, Falcons games, Hawks games. I'm not claiming those teams besides the Braves as one of my favorite teams in those sporting areas, but that's just the type of environment I grew up in. I also grew up in a family that's majority female, and we all watch sports. So for me, it was never, oh, you watch sports to impress a guy who likes sports. No, I go to bed with my TV on SportsCenter. I wake up with my TV on SportsCenter.
Being her roommate for like a year.
If you have a girl that knows her sports, you better keep her, like for real.
I can be real with you. When the Falcons come back on, when the ball is kicked off until the last zero is up, don't fucking bother me. When they lose, don't fucking bother me. I'm very, very passionate about my teams. Like, even though the Hawks aren't that great, I be kind of bummed when they lose. When they get in the playoffs, I cheer for them to win the NBA Finals, even though, you know, really, realistically, they're not going to make it at all. But I'm a diehard Atlanta everything fan. I lived in Miami, so everything Miami second.
I fuck with sports for the sake of it's entertainment, it's a lucrative business, and it's quite entertaining, actually. So, I mean, I can respect certain franchises and certain fields and this, that, and the other, but I'm not as in-depth on the previous history and the players and this, that, and the other. But, girls, I'll fuck you during finals.
I think it's overdone sometimes with girls. Like, how long have you been liking sports? Because I could have sworn when I was younger, it wasn't that many girls in the sports. Now all of a sudden, everybody into it. Like, I know some people know their stuff, and go ahead, females, for you if you do, but a lot of these females on Twitter, just you watching the game, you talking about who knows what, because I don't understand half of it at the time, and I'll let anyone know.
I don't even think chicks like female basketball. Like, who likes basketball below the rim? that chick Brittany Griner, that big chick, she had 2 dunks in her first WNBA game. That's 40% of all dunks in the WNBA history. That's ridiculous.
Who's with their sports? Sometimes it's irritating. Like I have really sat and watched everything on SportsCenter. Like when they go to the skateboarding, hot dog eating contest. Like, can we change the channel? Like, just real quick. We ain't gotta put it to, you know, the Food Network or some bullshit, but just anything else. Like, it's, sometimes you overdo it. There's other channels like ESPN.
You cannot be fans of rival teams. That is the worst combination in the world that can truly happen to you. Like, you can't be a Lakers fan and a Celtics fan. Especially if you're in Atlanta, you cannot be a Falcons fan and a Saints fan. That is the worst combination in the world. Like, where did that even come from? You can't be like, oh, I ride for my Dirty Birds, but you know I like that Drew Brees guy. No, you're supposed to hate him.
Appreciate the game, bro. Love the game, dog. Don't, you know, I have no respect for bandwagon fans. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's different than being a fan of a player. You know, you got to realize the difference between the two also. You know, but I mean, but if you just hopping around whatever team just happened to be hot this year, you know what I'm saying? You know, goddamn. That shit ain't the move, bro. You a team hoe, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I learned about football hanging out with Jordan. Like, I knew about basketball growing up, but like, 'cause I'm from Indiana, you know, basketball is life up there. But coming down here, people like football. She like football. She's my friend, so I be like stuck watching football. So I had to learn, and it's like girls can learn. I still like, and I can appreciate it so much more. Like, yeah, there are girls out there who are totally like oblivious to sports and they totally have no interest in it. But like, I genuinely like watching games. Like, I don't care. I watch it with her. Like, I don't have to watch it with like a boy.
Exactly.
Like,
Other females who just
Do extra.
into sports because they feel like a male will like that. Like, I think a male would
We see
appreciate you being more honest. Like, no, I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay, cool.
And you
Let me teach you.
If I say you can learn, you can
Yeah,
always
they
learn.
can
right?
teach you, and you might actually learn to like it, but don't just be put on.
Don't
a
be
front.
fake about it, cause you can see that, like when you're not really passionate about something.
I don't know, like I'm not gonna be the nigga to ignore you for the 2K or anything like that. But I am interested in it and this, that, and the other. But yeah, I have a heavier weight towards the vagina than I do sports.
I mean, it's certain vagina, bro. I mean, like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I mean, bro, like old pussy can wait. Old pussy can wait for the 2K game to finish. Old pussy can wait till the game over. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some shit you ain't touched. You know, I don't know, man. I'll be over at halftime. You know what I'm saying?
And I know men who don't know anything about sports. They can probably tell you
They're not
the
men.
team, but they can probably tell you the team and like the star player. But they will be more credible than a female talking to you about sports, just for the fact that they're a male.
Damn.
So y'all can suck one and
or lick it.
Sometimes you may have to put the pause on somebody, but we want you to be prepared. So, here are some tips for fighting.
Don't lose, my nigga. Don't lose. Number one rule, bro.
wear rings on your fingers. I'm just kidding. I used to be.
Wow.
That was some good shit.
Specifically on the hand that you can't really punch the hardest.
I agree. If you got rings, wear them.
On the hand that you really can't punch that well with. Like for me, it's my left hand. I used to wear rings like on every finger of my left hand.
Please do not be the excessive clapper. You know, for example, you clap after every word that you say within that entire sentence. What are you doing? Are you giving yourself a round of applause? No. Just shut up and fight already.
Hit first, talk later. No. For real?
All about defense. Bob and weave, defense. If you got hair, try and tie it back before you get popped off. Same thing for niggas with dreads. Like you have dreads, so you can tie your hair up into, so you can tie your hair, I suppose.
Thing, bro. Don't pick a fight. You know you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't give a fuck, you know, about your pride, bro. 6'6", 240, bro. You can pack your pride up, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
If you fall down, keep fighting. If you fall into a trash can in someone's garage, if you fall into the lake, like, you just keep fighting. Keep moving, you know, if someone puts their hand over your mouth, you bite that shit.
If they trip you, you trip them back.
If they trip you, you grab the closest article of clothing, hair, weave,
Oh
wigs.
no, I learned from Bad Girls Club, if they pull your hair, like don't pull away from them, like push into them.
That's a
So
good
it
tip.
doesn't rip your hair. Yeah.
If you know it's coming, wear a bun, put it in a ponytail.
How y'all fighting in the first place? Number one.
Yeah, don't fight over anything
That's
stupid.
crazy.
If you're gonna fight, make sure whatever the issue is, you're ready. It's important enough to where you can deal with the consequences
Exactly.
after the fight has taken place.
The rules of what you can do get less and less strict as the proportions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? If you get over your head, bro, that's not a fight no more. That's survival, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So,
Niggas, do not pull another man's hair. Like, that's some hoe shit right there. Like, that's like a hoe shit. Basically, hoes do that. Females do that type of bullshit. Fight like a man. Put your fist up. All that good shit. Don't be out there fighting like no female scratching and shit.
To give you motivation to win your fight, there will be camera phones. So, there's nothing more embarrassing than to be on the fight contemplation of the week on World Star and you lose. And then I'm laughing on World Star. I'm like, oh, that fool got knocked out. And that fool is you.
Grabbing your hair, you can get all face shots in. Because they're doing no defense.
Oh, that's true.
All face shots.
You know, be on the offensive. Just be ready.
You just know you can't fight. I just wouldn't even recommend it, man. Like, cause I don't know. I guess people get angry in the heat of the moment and they think like, all right, this rage is gonna help me whoop your ass, bro. That's not how fighting works.
yeah. Generally, yeah, you gotta have some type of, you know what I'm saying? You have to have been in the situation before. You can't just automatically, oh shit, I'm finna figure out how to fight. Oh,
Like, if the nigga is like a little bit over you, you going for the stomach or the torso area where it'll debilitate them inside.
I mean,
if they
but-
smaller than you can take a few pats from them, go for the knockout. Like, send a few to their face, bro. And
by any means necessary, bro.
you gotta determine how much time you got before they really realize, all right, I'm about to whoop your ass.
If you can't fight, don't
Talk shit.
Don't- yeah,
like,
don't.
You know how a fight gets started, especially if you. Just for fighting for real, like size up who you trying to fight. Cause if you don't have it, like if they got some weight on you or some, height on you, you need to be aware of that. Cause you can
see,
get
just
knocked
because
down.
someone's taller or bigger don't mean.
Not exactly, but you also need to know what you got going on too. And if you know,
If you're confident in your hands, then by all means.
if you can't take that personal and you know it, just give it up.
Yeah.
Not to be a what? Girl fight.
Because if you're talking the talk, you need to walk the walk.
Oh, fighting for your lady. Like,
Woo.
nah, that's bro.
You got
All right, first, women, I'm gonna get at y'all first. Don't be talking that yip yap for your man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
Like,
know?
you can't get your nigga in over his head.
You don't gotta get back.
A lot of y'all
I gotta get
A lot
back.
of y'all be chip chapping like your nigga sitting over there in the corner like, who about to back that up? Like,
I keep it real with you. I'm not much of a fair fighter, bro. Like, if I'm gonna beat you with if we fighting, I'm finna fight you for real. Like, if it's a laptop on the table, I'll bust you upside your head with that. When I finish my beer in the club, I don't put it on the floor. I put it in my back pocket just in case I gotta go upside a nigga head with it. Like, it's just in case. It's all about the defense. All about defense.
On the next Guy Code Girl Code, we talk about bromance,
I don't like calling it, man. Yeah, that shit sounds so good.
the slut phase,
Some of you get that phase. Some of you, it's not even a phase anymore. It's just your life. It's just a way of life. So I'm just gonna put it there.
being sappy,
It's only okay to be sappy for wifey, for girlfriend. Not even boo. Not even boo. Because you haven't made it that far for me to be sappy.
dating a friend's ex,
It's honestly something that you shouldn't do unless you give it heavy consideration and you think about what the future of that relationship can entail, and the future relationship with your bro.
So tune in next week to a brand new episode of Guy Code, Girl Code.
Mexican,